So next race on the course will be the A final of the women's double sculls. So 6 crews already at the start. We have Greece racing from lane number 1. Sofia Dalidou and Gabriela Liolou. Right next to them we have France, Massimin and Raymond. Obukua and George from Great Britain as we go to Switzerland in the other center lane. Romania in lane number 5, and closest to the grandstand area we'll have Germany. So all these crews well and truly underway. We expect some fireworks from the center lanes with Great Britain and Switzerland the fastest qualifiers for this A final, as we race here with Charlotte Luster and Harriet Wappler-Niemeyer from Germany racing in that lane number 6 as the crew from Romania here. And well, what do you know, the Romanian crew, highest rating crew out on the course. And as we ride here very briefly with Olivia Roth from Switzerland. She's from Rüde Club Zurich. And look at the cohesion there, Colleen. I mean, it's so important in this double sculls to be absolutely perfectly symmetrical. And the Swiss double here looking smooth as they have started their race. We're about a minute in, and well, difficult to see from this camera angle, but I think Romania are up there leading this race, and they've taken quite a handsome lead over Germany and Great Britain, with Switzerland having the work to do in 4th position. As we see the French double here, difficult to see where they are exactly relative to the crews, but a nice cohesion there from the French athletes as GB come into view.
Yeah, Great Britain a little bit lower, as we can see the stroke right in the bottom left graphic, so taking fewer strokes per minute against, say, the Romanian leaders at 39 strokes per minute. We'll keep an eye on Great Britain. This combination won at the Henley Women's Royal Regatta a few weeks back. So they had a good season, looking to build upon it here at the U23s. First to cross through the 500 down, it is Romania, just over a second behind them. Great Britain, then back to Germany. Switzerland just slipping back then into 4th, Greece and France.
Yeah, so as we concentrate there on the GB and the Swiss double, the camera pans to the right and we look to the Romanian double, defending champions from last year. Morozanu and Balaucha there in the stroke seats. They've moved out with clear intent. I didn't expect them to be leading by 10 meters. That's a good length lead over Great Britain in silver medal position now, and Germany just outside of the view of this camera angle in bronze medal position.
Yeah, this Romanian combination, Morozanu and Balaucha, they were, as you mentioned, Tim, they're defending their title, and they were relegated to race the repechage because Great Britain edged them out in the earlier round in the heat. So this is a matchup I think we'll want to have a particular eye on. I think Great Britain has a bit more speed to come.
Yeah, I think so. So Great Britain, stroked by Catherine George and Vaire Obukua there in the bow seat. They are under-racing all these crews by quite a couple of strokes a minute, but there's plenty of power there, I think. Nice long strokes from the GB double, but still in that silver medal position, because the Romanians surprised everybody, I think, to move out to a full-length lead as they pass 1,000. We're already at halfway. Romania lead Great Britain, and behind them I think that must be the crew from that Switzerland and Germany now fighting for bronze.
Oh, halfway in the bronze medal boat from last year. The returners from Great Britain, Abukawa and George, will need to go now to pull themselves up. They're about 3 strokes per minute now lower than the Romanians. The Romanians lengthening just a bit, but Great Britain moving a bit quicker in terms of boat speed. And I think this is a critical moment. Yeah, this is the famous third quarter where you either defend the lead you've already established or try to close up on the leading crews, and Great Britain trying to do so, still about 10, 11, 12 meters behind Romania though. Switzerland making a decisive move, I think, into bronze medal position. Yeah, Switzerland will just need to hold off Germany, which I think they can do fairly comfortably to take the bronze. But up at the top, wow, it's getting hot in this third quarter. Romania continuing to hold. They came out fast, and this critical moment just before the 500 to go, we see them passing 12:50 down. They will need to defend, as you say, Tim, defend.
Yeah, and I think they are keeping the GB double there at a good distance. I mean, GB trying to, I think they've increased the rate by a bit, but not by much. GB, the fastest moving boat on the water though, but it's still, well, I think it's about 500 meters still left to go. We're almost at the final timing mark as we move to the fixed camera position here. We see Romania, Morosanu there in the bow seat. She's closest to the finish, and she'll know she'll have a big job on her hands in the final 500 to keep GB well away from that gold medal.
This was always going to be, I think, a Great Britain-Romania showdown in the A final, and Romania continuing to hold. They will not break. Romania and Great Britain, 2.5 seconds separating them, but they're running very similar speeds, in fact, identical. Great Britain still somewhere to go. The Romanians 37, GB at 35.
Yeah, I think Romania still have a bit of a gear to go to if they want to and if they need to. GB having the work to do. If they want that gold medal, they'll have to start sprinting earlier than they would have liked to, but it's still a length for the Romanian double. GB pushing on though. Switzerland moved clear into bronze medal position. The top three crews well established in front of the rest of the A finalists, but look at Romania go. GB pushing on though, GB flying towards them, but not really making any impact.
Yeah, that's right. GB trying to press to break the Romanians, and GB now, they've increased their boat speed. They've taken it up 1 stroke per minute. I think this is the moment where they will turn another gear.
Yeah, here they go. They're closing up. Catherine George in the stroke seat takes it up a notch, 36 strokes a minute, but Romania, I think, have done enough. It is still 100 meters still left to row. Romania at 39 strokes a minute in the final few meters.
Romania matching Great Britain's boat speed. They will not be broken as they move into the final few strokes. 38 strokes per minute for the Romanians. It's 35 for Great Britain. Romania looking to capture the gold.
Yeah, great race from Romania. Hats off to you, because you've gone out, you've been brave, and you've kept that lead all the way down to the finish now. It is Romania who take the gold medal. Great Britain will take a silver. They improve on their result from last year, and Switzerland will take a famous bronze medal.
Germany now in their final few strokes. The Germans, Charlotte Luster in the stroke seat, Wappler Niemeyer in the bow seat, followed by France and Greece in their final few strokes, Dalidiou and Leodiou.
Yeah, so that young Greek combination finishing 6th overall here at the Under-23 World Championships. But gold medal goes to these two athletes from Romania. And just looking at that time, Colleen, I think that was a pretty rapid time. It was, I think, a 6 minute 48 and a half. And that's just shy, it's just above the World Championships best time. So quick conditions here, and a solid performance there by all the crews, but best among them was this Romanian double.
Well done. It's fascinating to see as the weekend progresses, as the tactics change. I think the Romanians knew, of course, that Great Britain was their biggest threat. They needed that lead, that advantage, and then had to hold in the third quarter, the final 750 meters, and perfectly executed to do just that.
Yeah, and you need to be really confident in your race plan to just go out fast and stick with it. And well done to Romania. They take the gold, GB the silver, and we saw Olivia Rob there